Heather here. So, I wanted to take a minute today to talk about self love and forgiveness. Now, recently I've been going through, my own journey, and I have not been the nicest to myself. I'm very hard on myself, like many of you probably are on yourself. And, you know, I wouldn't be where I am today had I not made the decisions that I did. And I have a pretty awesome life, and I'm sure you do too. That doesn't mean that there aren't struggles either. That's just life. Life is like a big school, it's full of lessons. You can either embrace it or you can fight it. I tend to fight it. I should embrace it, but I'm still learning. Now, what do I mean by self-love? Now, throughout my life, I have been rejected a lot, whether it be by, friends, family members, teachers, co-workers, the list goes on. But the person who has rejected me the most is myself. Can you believe that? And that's not fair. That's not very nice, okay? Growing up, I'll just share a little bit about my past, just a little smidgen of it. But, I grew up, I had really, really, really poofy curly hair. I had braces, I had glasses. I was always the taller girl, I was the bigger girl. Basically, your stereotypical weird girl was me. Go figure. But even though I had those cards that were dealt to me, that doesn't excuse myself for being so mean to me. I was bullied, but the biggest bully in my life has been myself. And that's not cool. You should be your biggest cheerleader. Because there's going to be people all throughout your life that are going to disagree with what you're doing. They're going to find problems with you. And that's okay. That is A-okay. You should at least stand up for yourself in the sense that you should love yourself. And from the wise words of RuPaul, if you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here? But for real, that's a real thing. You need to start loving yourself, thanking yourself. And even though I had dealt with a lot of rejection throughout my life, the person that rejected me the most, again, was myself. And that doesn't mean that I'm always going to be rejected. And I've noticed that some of the choices that I've made involving other people have stemmed from a place of fear. Maybe I've left places too soon. Maybe I've ended friendships because I was afraid of being left. I was afraid of being rejected. So instead of putting myself in any situation where I would be hurt, I ran away. That's okay. Something that I have been trying to practice more and more of is loving myself. Loving all parts of me. The girl who had an attitude problem, the girl who struggled with drugs, the girl who was awesome at photography, there's so many parts of me, as I'm sure there's so many parts of you. And it's important to love every part of that person because they make up every part of you. And I know I would not be where I am today without those choices or decisions I've made, whether it be good or bad. They're all choices. And it's important to choose to love yourself. You know, you can spend all day feeling bad about yourself. You can spend all day feeling bad about the wrong choice that you made. But who is that helping? It sure as hell ain't helping you. If anything, it's bringing you down more. And that's not fun either. So it's important to practice self-love. Something I did today was I looked at myself in the mirror, butt naked, and I told myself, you know, I love your legs. I love your stomach. I love your stretch marks. I love your hair. I love your smile. And sure, it was hard. And sometimes I didn't believe myself, but over time, it gets easier. And the more you do it, the more you believe yourself. But it does take some forgiveness as well. It takes not sitting in the past, but looking at the past decisions and thanking that version of yourself and forgiving any choices that you made that maybe you don't agree with now. Had you not made those decisions, you would not have the knowledge that you have now, the wisdom that you've gained from those mistakes, or not even mistakes, from those choices that you made. Again, life is a big school, it's a big lesson. You can either flow with it or resist it. Either way, it's going to happen. Okay? And it really is important to forgive yourself and forgive others as well. Okay? When I say come true from a place of love, I don't mean you gotta love everybody and everything that has ever happened to you and anybody that's ever hurt you. But look at somebody. Look at the situation. And even if they hurt you, come from a place of understanding. You know, you don't have to agree with them, but understand that that just may be who they are. That just may be who they choose to be that day. And accept them and accept yourself. Accept the choices that you've made and forgive yourself. Make time to talk to yourself, to talk to your higher self, to talk to your past self, to talk to your inner child, and thank them, forgive them, and love them. Something that I have also noticed, you know, before I was in a relationship, I've been in like a long-term commitment so far. I guess you could call it long-term. I don't know. We pretty serious. And I thought I had resolved a lot of my self-love issues, a lot of my abandonment issues, a lot of my rejection issues. And whenever I got into a relationship, it all came back. So if you're in a relationship right now and you feel like you're struggling with this as well, it's okay, for one. It just means you need to take a little bit more time. It's an ongoing process. It's an ongoing process. Loving yourself is an ongoing process, but it is so important. And self-love also means taking time to yourself to do things that will make you better, make you feel better, make you happy. For me, it's exercising and eating healthy and taking care of myself. Doing yoga, meditating. Figure out what self-love routines work for you and start implementing them, because it's important. And forgive yourself, because you're awesome. If you're watching this video and you are clearly a really cool person, I say so. But for real, love yourself, dude. You're awesome. You're awesome. You are amazing. You are so strong. And I love you. I love you. I love you, bitch. Just kidding. I love you. Tell yourself you love yourself. When's the last time you did that? Girl, you never told yourself you love yourself? Just kidding. I know how it is. But it's important to take some time to do that. And remember that you're amazing, that we all make mistakes, and you're not alone. You're awesome. And that's about it for my self-love and forgiveness spiel. If you like videos like this, if you like me just kind of talking and speaking about the things, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And I am sending you a lot of love. Take care.